Just following last week, guys, we talked about Shroud finally coming out against Twitch versus Mixer and Mixer viewership numbers to defend the platform. We have long talked about this here on the channel. Now Ninja finally speaks out against Mixer haters, Mixer viewership, as well as people like Tfue for calling him out for his Mixer numbers. He also talks about a lot of things when it comes time for Mixer events, Mixer tournaments, and saying overall he is doing just fine. And you guys can think what you want. Here are the few of the clips, and then of course we'll talk about it.
I don't care about my viewers on Mixer, man. And when I mean my viewers, like the number. So many people, it's their number one roast. It's their number one way to go, man. I mean, both times like Turner's trying to insult me, man. He's talking about how like I need clout, my views are going down. Taking pictures of my freaking, you know, of the lowest that my stream numbers are every day. And like, dude, I'm still pulling on Twitter and on Instagram and on TikTok millions of views of video. When I upload Fortnite to YouTube, I get millions of views. Like, I'm doing just fine, man. The fact that Shroud and I can stream tournaments and sometimes pull 10,000 viewers or more on this platform on Mixer without like substantial advertising on Mixer's end, and without like having a simpler way to actually make usernames and accounts on this platform is incredible. It's impeccable. It's outstanding. Like when I'm playing Warzone Wednesdays, like sometimes I pull like 14,000 viewers, dude. 14,000 people. That is a shitload on this platform. That's like 80 to 90K on Twitch. And it's what's upsetting is like there are people in the community that like, not just randoms. Like, when a random makes fun of my viewer account, dude, I'm just like, bro, you don't understand. You're asshole from a hole in the ground. I don't need to explain to you the in-depth analysis of live streaming and platforms and numbers, like, because you won't get it. But when there are people in the community, I've said this before, man, like Slasher, dude. When Slasher's a news, I mean, he's trolling, but it doesn't matter that he's trolling or not when he tweets shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, every time there's like a huge live event going on, he's, we got 2 million viewers watching Fortnite on Twitch with a new live event, 1 million on YouTube, and 7.5 on Mixer. It's like, dude, me moving to Mixer was such a huge platform. It was massive, and not just like it wasn't just for me, and I didn't do it just for me either. One of the main reasons was just like, if we do this, like, it's going to set the precedent that a lot of platforms are going to have to start paying to keep their, like, paying to keep and paying for people to move platforms.
And for me personally, guys, after hearing those clips, I do apologize. Ironically, when it comes time for Mixer clips, the quality sometimes can bounce back and forth, so I do apologize for that. But with that being said, I do agree with Ninja for at least part of what he did say during all of this. He is doing himself very, very well. Ninja is doing just fine. In my opinion, Mixer is not doing fine. And again, that's my own opinion. We have talked long and hard about these numbers. When it comes time for Ninja, what he pulls off Mixer is still doing, as he said, just fine. When it comes time for comparing him even to other Mixer streamers out there, he is still #1 on the platform, even ahead of people like Shroud, and he's been #1 for a far majority of the months he has been on the site. So he does very well compared to other Mixer streamers. Then he talks about when it comes time for Mixer events and, of course, how he actually pulls when it comes time for Warzone Wednesday. That, too, is very impressive. But also, so too are the numbers that other streamers pull during those same events. We talk about Ninja Battles. That peaked at viewership around 26K on the Mixer platform. And when you think about that, yes, it did pretty well for the Mixer viewership numbers. An $80,000 event. It will happen 5 more times. But I also instantly think about, yes, 26K viewers on Mixer, but a far majority, if not, I would say, how many percentage, in the 90s at least, percentage of those competitors inside Ninja Battles were probably streaming, if they were streaming, on Twitch. And I wonder what numbers they were pulling on that platform compared to Mixer. Probably pretty well. And so you got to wonder when it comes time for Fortnite events or Warzone Wednesday, yes, the viewership that Shroud and especially Ninja does pull, it's super impressive. I just wonder for the longevity. And I hope that Ninja does not think that I'm a troll. Oftentimes when I talk about this, I am very serious. I show you guys the stats. I back up what I say. I do toss jokes around time and time again, but I make jokes about any streamer on any platform. Mixer is, I would say, an easy target for many out there when it comes time for viewership numbers. I think Ninja and Shroud are doing fine. I don't think the platform is doing fine, and that would be my angle in response to all of this. And I will always stick with Ninja on his last point, that being the fact, just like, Joe Rogan recently announced a gigantic deal for Spotify, that opened the door for a lot of other podcast and content creators in that scene as well to sign some big deals. I don't think people will probably ever give Ninja the credit where it is due because he has a lot of haters out there. The fact he opened the door and got so many deals for so many streamers out there, I will never be able to give him enough credit for doing so. But at least I can admit that when it comes time for the platform itself, yes, it has not impressed me yet. I think it certainly has its moments here and there, but when it comes time for comparing moves, and I know I've beat this dead horse time and time again, I will break down the responses every time they do happen. But until Mixer, the actual platform, backs up themselves, I can't stand with Mixer on many arguments out there. I do really greatly respect, of course, Ninja and alongside Shroud defending their platform, but their platform also needs to stand up for themselves. Until next time, hope you guys all enjoy. We got a lot of crazy videos here on the channel. Thank you for all the love and support. And until then, you know what to do, all right? Drink your water, drink your coffee. I'll see you guys back here next time.